Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I just thought I'd do a little project share with you with this lovely big journal called Mia. And so I showed a bit of her briefly when I was working on her with the closures, and I've got two. We've got the lovely piece of sari silk that matches the lining, or we've got the lovely braided ribbons with charms and bells and that hanging on. Personally, this is my favourite, but as soon as I cut this piece of sari silk originally for the closure and that it does match, I'll be putting that in as well, because then if you didn't want it as the closure, you could cut it up and use it to like sort of put on tags and whatnot, you know. So that is that. Before I go into her, I want to show you all the different little bits of embellishments. We've got trims, we've got sequins, we've got charms, we've got bling, we've got flowers of various different kinds. What else we got? Oh, we've got a little safety pin here with some beads hanging off. We've got some tassels, mirrors, you name it, it's on here. I wanted there to be everything, and we've even got a pocket. And so we'll start there. It says greetings, and there's that gorgeous flower. I love them. So that is that. And she's got two signatures, and she's got 120 pages. And so yeah, there's lots and lots going on. This trim is so soft you won't believe it. And inside we've got the healing powers of colour, and it tells you about how colours are connected to our energy in our body, chakras, and when certain colours are depleted, the mind and body are affected. And so it tells you what colours you need to surround yourself with more when you've got different issues going on. And so to do with that, like with all the theme of colour, I coloured this. This was part of just a manila envelope, and I loved the way that it took the colours, the inks. And so then I did the same on here, and I used an idea influenced by Amy at Crafty Cat of how she does her snippet things, which I did do later on somewhere. Yeah, there. But on here I just sort of stuck them down and then went round and sewed a couple of times. There's loads of room on the back to journal. So that is that. And then this little tag just says hello. So there is a right lot going on, but there's still a lot of space to journal as well. We've got a tarot card here, a journaling card there, and another journaling card. I just love that paper. And tuck that in like that with the ruffle outside. I like that. And we've got some bling down here. Lots and lots going on. Just even on the plain pages where there's loads of room for journaling, I've still put little bits and bobs. This is part of the paper from Denise's Kit Martha. I will link that down below. I only used 2 pages. It's not my design team project or anything like that, but I printed 2 pages onto vellum and I really loved them. So this is one of those little tag embellishments, and I've got a little bead on there, a little flower. We've got a tag here in that pocket. And that was another bit from Martha, but it's not pink and lilac. I run out of ink. As I printed this page and the page of the little bits, I'd run out of ink. So it looks completely different. But yeah, you can go and see for yourself because I'll link it down below. And that's the other side of that. Got a beautiful image there. And in this pocket, we've got an angel card. We've got another journaling card, and we've got this little here telling you how to make a herbal hand cream to protect your hands. Nice little butterflies there. We've got adult colouring page. Yeah. Nice little tip in there, and the beautiful embroidered butterflies and flowers. I love that. I've had hold of this for ages, not wanting to get rid of it because I just like it, but I wasn't using it, I was just holding it, and so I thought, no, put it in a journal, come on. And so we've got some sheet music, a love for all seasons card, that beautiful little gypsy girl there. This is avocado dyed paper from Denise. We've got a nice big envelope here that's been dyed with different alcohol inks, and inside I've got a lovely big journaling card. We've got a nice frizzy mess there, I love that, and little bits and pieces embellishing it. And then on this side we've got a little tab up here. Oh my, that was my little tray I keep next to me with all my bits and bobs on, like my little cards and that I use for cutting and all of that, and my pin. Oh, my box of pins. I can't come open. Oh no, it stayed shut. Right. It's always something, can it? Little tab up here, and we've got the Ace of Spades little card, and I've got a treble clef there, and then we've got a tag here with another tag in its little pocket, and lovely little charm there. That's from my friend Zach, actually. He's got a not Etsy, eBay shop called Mold 2800, and yeah, it's got wicked little bits like that. But yeah, that was a little gift that I gave me some of them. A nice big journaling card with a dream catcher, and the pocket itself, I love it because it's got candles, it's got a crystal ball, some runes, there's a bit of everything on here, tarot cards. Yeah, it's just wicked. Bit of fluff there. Centre signature, I love this paper. And on the bottom here I've got that charm. What I've done, because you remember, if you watched my video of when I was doing the new little tag things where I'm putting charms, I put this one on a oval tag like this on the centre of a page, but on normal paper, and I felt it was weakening the paper because I'd put it right in the middle like that. It was the total wrong place to put it, so I've put another charm on that one in the middle, and this one is down here because I really still wanted it. And then that's the decoration on the other side. Got a lovely big lace pocket here, and inside we've got Venus and this big journaling card, and this is all the elements on the periodic table that Mia has collected on her travels. Little butterfly down here, and this tag with the 3 clubs on and 3 buttons. Opens up and you've got extra space for journaling on. Little secret writing place that is. I like things like that, little secret places to write stuff, and just, yeah, that fold out and things like that. I think they're cute, and that just sits in there with a butterfly holding it in place. Got another nice big pocket here, and actually this trim I didn't mention, that's one of Zach's as well. Lovely big journaling card, and a nice big invoice as well that's been dyed with alcohol inks for you to journal on as well. Pop back in there nicely. Right, that's it. And butterflies there. Another lovely big butterfly there. And we've got a little guest check folded up and dyed. And a little tag. Quite a lot going on in here. There's all lots of different things to look at. We've got an advertisement here with coffee dyed paper on the back. Calling all WAFs, and this newspaper, by the way, is from 1939. Keep that schoolgirl complexion. And we've got an animal tarot card, and I weren't going to use these yet because I was going to hang on to them for a while, but I couldn't resist. And then in here we've got a little thing telling you how to make elderflower cordial this time, and some of this lovely paper that was gifted to me by my lovely friend Amy. So there's that there. And over on this side we've got a piece of the different paper that Amy gave me. We've got this big King's message from a newspaper in 1939, and there's stuff on the back. And I've dyed it with alcohol inks, and I haven't butchered a bit of history. It's a replica, so don't come for me with with all that palaver. It's a replica. And here we've got an article, Taking Control of Your Dreams, and it tells you how to learn how to lucid dream. And I've just put a little cluster there, but I think things like that are cool. And a little journaling card there, and colouring page. We've got an advertisement for Haunted Mansion Real Estate. We've got a tag, and that's that little, this little tiny tag is from the miniature teapot collection that was Jamie's mum's. I've got loads of them tags now. And this tag has got a little advertisement on from that same 1939 replica paper. Some little sheet music down there. We've got one of those Tim Holtz pockets, and there's various things in here, an ESP card and various tags of different shapes and sizes, all decorated and nice. Another big pocket with a tag and a $100 fake bill. I bet you wouldn't complain if that was real. Hey, that would be a different story, wouldn't it, guys? It would for me anyway. I'd probably be out buying a bumper box of chocolate because I don't drink or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? There's not like, I can't go wild with any money, but yeah, I'd go wild on chocolate. I've got a big journaling card here. I've got a lovely mermaid and a tarot card, and in the front I've made a pocket out of little doily and decorated it, and there's a couple of little tags in that fun little pocket there, doily pocket. Another great big pocket, and so for that we've got a great big tag and a little journaling card and an advertisement for shredded wheat. I was still eating that back in the day, and we still eat it now, don't we? Well, I've never really been a fan. I much prefer Weetabix. And so we're at the second signature. And you see, this is the one, so I put a much lighter charm. But before I made that decision, I thought, oh, it's going to weaken the paper. And so I reinforced the edge, and then I thought, oh, I'll stick some trim, and then that double reinforces it. And I still had the feeling that as I was turning the page, it was going fa-dump with the bigger charm, even though they weigh next to nothing. It was the positioning of it that was wrong. So yeah, I changed the charm. But yeah, we've got that lovely tag, another tarot card and another tag. Oh, and that one, look, it's got a little wooden charm on that says love. And that charm there is a little fairy sitting in the moon with a star. So yeah, this page ended up with some extra embellishing. This is another page from the lovely Kit Martha, printed onto vellum. I only did 2, but she will get a full journal dedicated to her, because she's very special. And do you like that little flower there? I think it's very cute. And this pocket here, I decided to embellish by punching holes and then threading these little charms on there like that. It gives a feel of like the coins, like, where did I have that? Oh, we haven't got to that yet. And so we've got this gorgeous 1920s lady, and because of that I've put a picture in of my grandma in the 1920s with their clothes on. Not as fancy as this lady, but that's more real life. They're down at the seaside that day apparently, and yeah, that's them. It was in a very old photo album. This is a photocopy, it's not the original. But yeah, that's what they was up to. Got a nice pocket here. And I've got a little tag there. This journaling card with that decoration that I got the inspiration from my lovely friend Amy. And what's the business here? Ah, right, this is a page out of an old book. The book was falling apart. As you can see, I haven't done nothing out on that. It's just falling apart. And this says, music, singing and amusement. And so it's a first lesson in the theory of music. So it's telling you how to read music, blah, 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 what everything's called. It's like all the different types of note and what have you. So, yeah, she gathered that. Interesting little fact page on her travels. And that's that. We've got a nice little dream catcher up there, a butterfly, a signpost, got a whopper of a tag in the back there. This is just different book pages that I've dyed and sheet music, and I made it into pockets, staggered pockets. So we've got a massive big tag for the big one at the back, and that one goes in with my sheet music pocket. And we've got a joker there and one of these little tags there, and it's shiny that side and it's matte on that side, so you can write on it. It's nice that that paper comes in shiny and matte, so that you can do things like that. More of that inspiration from Amy, bless her. Colouring page. We've got a crystal ball and some candles down here, and yeah, look, that's like little coin trim, but it's not coins, it's sequins, and that's courtesy of Jamie's mum. A skirt of hers once that had lots of that on is now trimming on my thingy-bobs. I just shredded the bottom bit. It was the hem, all around the hem, so I just cut and then ripped, and so yeah, that's the hem of a vintage. And then yeah, now we've got that little, it's like coin trim but it's not, it's sequins, but it's in that style, isn't it? And on this lovely big pocket, and that's an image of a hand painted with henna. Oh, and we've got a little star up there. And here we've got that tag, and this one with a little mummy and baby giraffes on that one. Centre signature again. And then here we've got a big pocket, and here we've got a nice note card, and this is sure it's called Water Lilies, and it's by Claude Monet, and his name's embossed on the bottom here. So that goes in that big pocket. We've got a healing love card, and here simple acts of loving kindness, and it's a thing about the magic of kindness, because kindness is the best magic of all, I think. That's what I've found in my life. We've got an altered guest check in this pocket and a lovely butterfly there, and on the tab we've got a big and small butterfly again. I really love that. We've got these little gypsy kids there. I think they're fabulous. I love them. And we've got the Ace of Spades here, but on the back I've put some normal paper and that, so that you can journal on the back of that playing card. Lovely paper here. This was gifted to me by Ruby at Little Books, and I've been ordering this as well. I've still got some, but I thought I was so page into it because this journal really sort of relates to that. One of those little tabs there, and we've got a heart, and on this side there's just like a blingy sort of trim. Another big pocket, and we've got this big journaling card, and we've just got, this is just a piece of note paper. It's got feathers all around the edge. I quite like that, so that is that. And then, oops, oh, a nice tassel trim down here. Let's tie that up a bit better. Oh, that bit don't want to lay down now. I must have had it tied a different way. Oh, I've missed a page. Got some little flowers down here and a butterfly. Nice big journaling card and little advertisement down here for first streamlined train from King's Cross to Scotland. We've got a dictionary page here, lovely image of Sitting Bull, the Sioux Indian chief. And here we've got that journaling card that I've done with the plaiting, and we've got another type of tarot card and this embellishment at the top of the page. Another pocket. We've got loads of pockets. Love them Russian dolls. Another type of tarot card again. And what we've got here, we've got facts here. We've got the Earth's vital statistics, and then a little bit about oceans, deserts, islands and mountains. So that is really interesting. On this nice little pocket here. Little flower down the bottom there. Has the other side to the lovely page Martha. From Martha, rather. Beautiful. And then this lovely trim here. And then we've got the moon phases, and that's a pocket too. And inside, have I got everything? Yeah. Inside we've got this rabbit called Moon Dreamer, that card is. So I thought I'd put that in the moon pocket. There's nothing to worry about, and it looks like that angel there has got the moon behind him as well, so that's why he's gone in there. And then here we've got a little old bit of paper, and there's the recipe of how to make dumplings and recipe to make crumpets. So she's got that she's gathered, and she's keeping that in the back, because on her travels, who don't want to make dumplings or crumpets? So, oh, that is her. So, I hope you like her. I loved making her. The only reason I've stopped is because I was getting so carried away. And look, she's almost round, where she's got so much in her. And I was like, thought, you got to stop. So yeah, there's loads and loads for you to keep spotting and that. So I hope you enjoyed this. She's not going up on my Etsy. I'm taking me with her to the Isle of Wight, but obviously not everything is going to go at the Isle of Wight. I'm just taking things so that there's a variety if anyone did want to buy anything. But if they don't, she'll be going up in Etsy on my return, which will be after the 18th. Give me a day to recover, so around about the 20th or the 21st. But I will talk to you the minute I get back. I'll do a little film, and I'll show you what I've still got. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll be back with something else very soon. I love you lots. Thank you. Bye bye.